Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new channel on YouTube. My new channel is called Spiritual Transformer, and my name is Randy Koo, and I will be your host. So, this is a brand new channel about spirituality, and yeah, I understand there's quite a few of them going out there, going up. A lot of people are doing this right now, including myself, when I just started. So, what sets my channel apart from everybody else's? Well, me basically, because, well, if you've been studying spirituality or New Age tenets for quite a time, you probably hit on one of their, not a rule, but a tenet that says, believe in yourself, be yourself, believe in your own power, and just do the things you want to do. So I'm hoping that this new first episode would be sort of an inspiration to everybody else out there who may be thinking of doing their own thing, like starting their YouTube channel, starting a business, or really starting anything else. And you know, if you look around this isn't even a studio. Like, it's just a corner of my living room, really, and there's nothing here that says, you know, this is the perfect podcast, or this is the perfect environment to even do a podcast, or like everything is just so amateurish. And I don't have anything really set up. I mean, my lighting is just that little light in the back, and my background is just a bunch of blinds. And what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm taking this first step like millions of other YouTubers have, and I'm just gonna go from here. So I'm hoping that you take a look at me. I'm not really all that good looking myself. I'm just wearing a t-shirt, and here I am doing this new spirituality channel, and I'm hoping that my unique experiences and who I am in general would help people with unique insights that can only come from me and this channel. So one of the things I want to talk about is, well, why did I name my channel Spiritual Transformer? And again, that's coming back to being in my own power, because one of the things I really love is this thing here. That's right, it's Optimus Prime. So yeah, he's a Transformer, and I'm a big Transformers fan. Yes, I collect some of the toys. I'm not a crazy collector, but I like this stuff. So yeah, I think everybody like myself comes with a sort of the unique background that have a lot to offer the world, and I'm hoping that I can do the same thing and maybe inspire other people to do the same thing. And in fact, I haven't really done much to prepare other than just trying to get into the role. And one of the few things I've invested in this channel, monetarily at least, is this mic here. You probably see this mic. That's it. Like, this is the only thing I purchased in order to make this video, and I'm using QuickTime on a Mac to record this. I have no idea how I'm even gonna edit this afterwards, but here I am. So I'm willing to start just with this modest setup alone, and I'm hoping that anybody watching this can go, well, if this guy can do it, then so can I. And that's kind of the whole point of this. Now, since I'm starting a channel on spirituality, you probably be wondering, well, what's my background, right? What's my spiritual background? Have I done any sort of teaching or anything like that? And the answer is no. I mean, I'm not a psychic. I'm not a medium. I don't channel angels or archangels or fifth dimensional beings or any other dimensional beings. In fact, I think in my entire life I have never had a so called mystical experience at all. I mean, I, I meditate, I read books, I watch YouTube videos, other YouTube videos on spirituality, so I'm not coming from zero. But if if you're thinking I might have some kind of inside track or inside knowledge, I don't. But I actually kind of find that inspiring, because you think about it, if you look at YouTube, or any other podcast on spirituality, what do you see? You go on YouTube and you find mediums, psychics, people who've had near-death experience, people who can do out-of-body experiences, and they come back with all these sort of knowledge and stuff, and we watch them on YouTube and we go, wow, I wish I can do that too, but you know, that's not really how most places work. In fact, on YouTube, it seems that the regular person who can't do any of this stuff is a minority. And I find that it's really weird. It's almost like everybody on YouTube who discusses spirituality, well, most of them, are like some kind of super being who can do this or do that. Or at the very least, they have like a background in astronomy or astrology. I always get the two mixed up. But they either have that or maybe they have, years of reading tarot cards under their belt. Like they have something, but I don't. And I think that's actually kind of a strength. I mean, I'm just going through this spirituality, this awakening, this ascension thing, the same as everybody else. I have no inside track. I have what's available to everybody. And that makes me quite egalitarian in this matter. So I'm really hoping that as I find my way through this spiritual experience, like through what we call the ascension into 5D, through just living life. And I'm hoping that I can bring some of my ideas or some of my inspirations here online for anybody who wants to look at it, and maybe they will get inspired too. That's the idea. Because if I come from the same background as everybody else, as a mystic or a psychic or whatever, then I'm just be doing the same as everybody else on YouTube. And I'm actually I think I'm fortunate that I'm not. Because then I get to bring this unique experience, what you see here, right, to YouTube. And hopefully you will get something new out of it. And that's really it for my first video. I don't have really much more to add. I'm hoping that the bigger stuff, like I have a few ideas I want to do short YouTube videos on, and they'll dig into something hopefully a bit more meaningful. But right now, I just want to take that first step. I want to post this out there. I want to get, I don't know, 10 subscribers, 10 likes. I don't know. I'm not expecting this to go viral or anything like that, but I'm just putting out there. I'm a quirky guy, right? What you see here is what you get. Oh, full disclosure, everything you see here is real, except my name. Randy Koo is not my real name. I always liked that name, and I always thought to myself, if I ever become famous, I want to be known as Randy Koo because I think it's a great name. So yeah, everything here you see is real, authentic, except my name. Now, I don't know how much that matters, but I'm still hoping I can be an inspiration to folks here, even without a real name. So yeah, I look forward to doing more videos covering in-depth on topics of spirituality, how to be more loving, how to raise your vibration, that kind of thing. And I'm really hoping that some of the ideas I'm going to put out will be inspiring, and more importantly, will be new. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. See you next time.